Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Disfigure. I am better now compared to what I was before. I no longer have a swelled up gland, or better. And in this episode of Disfigure, I want to use the minigun. It looks like a fun gun to use. Granted, it's a great fire speed. I haven't used it before, and I hate to break it to you guys, but I played a little bit off camera. I went with a run with the sniper rifle to get myself sorted with it, get myself understanding how to use it in an episode, and we managed to actually beat the game. So, to beat it, all you got to do is last 20 minutes, but you can, if you want to, last even longer than that, and you'll be able to basically just continue with the game. But as you can see, the minigun, if we like up our damage, this could be a very enjoyable gun to use. Having that we can just spam shoot people. What should we get? Shrapnel is never a bad choice, it just adds more projectiles to the enemy's faces. It also allows us to basically discover where enemies are, allowing us for a better what would you call it? I forget what a good way. What could we call it? I guess a better way for us to be able to see where they are. I don't really know. Basically, just gives us more insight on where they are. Or we can just use the cone. But another thing we could do is just this. Now I do seem to be lagging a bit. That might be because I have another game open in the background that I want to do during the stream later today. Not sure if we will actually like do well. I don't know. Maybe we might do something else. We'll have to have a look at what I feel like doing later on, depending on how tired I am after work. But either way, here we go. Damage. Not big damage increase due to the low damage already, and having it only increased in percentage does sadly mean that it only does a small amount each time, which is fine though, because we can still, well, to put it simply, with just a single extra damage, you're just gaming basically. I mean, with one extra damage at this level of fire speed, you're set. Now, we did get 2 projectiles there. I may be going a bit fast. I do apologize, and I'll start slowing down a bit here. But yeah, we got a multi-shot, which adds another projectile at the cost of the damage we basically just got ourselves. But now we shoot 2 projectiles, allowing us to deal double the damage anyway. Which means that now for each bullet we shoot out, we deal 10 damage instead of 6. We could go for 5. We'll probably go down to 4 damage if we take that, so it'll be more like 12, which 10 isn't that far off of. So we'll go with XP and movement speed instead. This will allow us to pick up experience points at a much better rate, allowing us to level up quicker. Okay, so you hear that noise? From what I know, that means that a new enemy is spawning in. I'm not actually sure if it's just maybe a change in music, or if it actually has meaning. I've never been able to exactly figure it out. But either way, it does sound quite nice to just be in an eternal room of darkness, only giving you a slight view. And then all you hear is that, definitely doesn't bring any fear. Now with piercing rounds, we're game. We are absolutely game. Should probably kill the scorpions. Now I'm not sure, this recording may be a bit laggy. If it is, I do apologize, as again I do have another game open in the background. I will probably not do another recording like this if it does end up laggy, because like right now I do have every now and then I'll have these frame issues, and I'm not really sure if it is the game or if it's just my computer lagging. But the game open in the background doesn't actually lag my computer in any way normally, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. So if we take a triple shot instead, I think that'll do us better. Because now we're just a minigun firing psychopath. We're just basically shooting 3 miniguns at once instead that deal more damage than the base. Because these still deal 6 damage now. Granted, instead of 8 is 6, but I mean, that's what? It's 18 damage compared to, well, what was it, 16? So we got a 2 damage increase instead, which again isn't that much, but it is pretty big. Let's see. I think we'll go with the Doom rounds. It means that we'll deal more damage after killing something, which is always a good thing to have. Oh, there's a lot of enemies down here. We hate those. Kill them as quick as we can. Kill those as quick as we can, and then we are set with it. Kill the scorpions as quick as we can. We have to kill everything as quick as we can. That is why we're using the minigun. Every third shot, shoot a spiral of 9 smaller projectiles. Now that sounds like a plan. We'll take it. We must shoot everything as quick as we can. As the projectiles demand, we will satisfy their craving. We are the bullet hell. Forget your casual bullet hell games. We have become the new bullet hell. Fire rate is doubled. Oh, though granted, it's not exactly the best. We might go with this one instead because, well, bullet size increase. Look at them bullets. With bigger bullet size, it means bigger enemies to be smacked. As the projectiles demand. We haven't gotten any vision upgrades this entire time, which is rare in my case anyway. Most of my runs, I normally get a vision upgrade by now. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Ooh, I don't know. Hollow Point's really nice, but I want to get up to there as soon as possible. We'll go with this because it doesn't come by often, and we've been getting a lot of weapon upgrades, and we're chilling on damage for now. I think if we can increase our rate of getting all the other stuff, we'll be pretty set. Okay. What I want to do quickly is just 1 second. Alright, we are back. I'm not sure if you guys could hear me beforehand because I had to change my microphone mid-recording now. And I'm not sure if it's, well, not my microphone, but my microphone input version. So that's no longer using a device, which also means I'll probably sound different and hopefully not cut out as much. Either way, the lag should also be gone. I went and just sorted it all out. We'll see if it is gone. If it isn't, then I basically wasted some of my own time, which is fine. Alright, sweet. So every time we pick up experience, we get bonuses, which becomes really good once we get that like big experience upgrade where anything in our sight becomes it, like a yoink. And then we need to start increasing our vision. We haven't been doing much re-rolling this run, which is really good, in my opinion, because that means that we've been getting pretty good luck when it comes to the upgrades that we're looking for. Even this, I mean, bullet speed and our fire rate goes up. Yeah, we'll take it, without a doubt. I mean, just look at the projectiles. I have now come to realize that it was in fact not the other game that was open, it wasn't lag. But I think maybe just the mass amount of either enemies and or projectiles that are on screen that are causing the game to lag a bit, which is fine. It's not bad, it's bearable, it's understandable, we're vibing, we're chilling, and we're shooting. As the projectile demands it, we will be continuing our blast. As the projectiles demand, you shall fall to my wrath. Look at that. I mean, projectile heaven. Let's see. Burn isn't a bad one. Neither is radiation, really. But I think we'll do our first reroll. There it is. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to go with the light magnet. Because that rarely ever comes from what I know. And by from what I know, I mean from my like previous playthroughs. That's barely ever like actually this early on. Do we get it? I don't know how to say it really, but it normally takes much longer for us to be able to actually get it. Okay, let's see. We could go with Hollow Point, which isn't bad, or we can go with Full Metal Jacket, which means that we will pierce through an infinite amount of enemies. And that's actually really good, now that I think about it, because we deal 100% more damage for each enemy pierced, which means that if we, for instance, shoot at for instance, a centipede, and it's going in a straight line, any of that centipede will basically be erased from existence, which is a great upgrade. I believe that's actually the upgrade that got us our win in our last run that I did. I also want to take this time in the midst of all of this chaos to just apologize for not uploading the last 2 days of the week, along with not being able to actively stream either for long periods of time. I've been, as I said beforehand, I've been quite sick. I've been coughing. I've had a sore throat that very actively was getting swelled up. One of my salivary glands was swelled up because I had a thing called mumps. Thankfully, it's gone now, so I no longer have to stress about that, and we'll be back onto a normal schedule. The other thing is an update for the rest of the channel, which I'll be doing. I plan to be moving from a recording and streaming channel to just a streaming channel here, in which I'll then do recordings in another channel. That way, for those who are here strictly for normal videos and not streams, you can go to the second channel, which I will, in our next video, which will be the last video on this channel, I will link down in the comments below. And then I will also be doing a later stream today, which we will basically be playing other things. So if you guys want to watch both the recordings and the streams, then the streams will be on this channel. Basically, just common things, because we get more views and stuff on our recordings at times, and then more on our streams at times. And so I don't want to make people who find the channel who only want to watch streams then see that I do a bunch of videos and stuff and get disheartened and leave, because they think that I do recordings mainly and whatnot. And so yeah, I will be moving over to streaming on this channel exclusively, and then recording on the other channel. But that will be in the future, not at the moment. We are firing extremely quick at times. No wonder why we're lagging. But yeah, that's about the update for the channel. I'll be sorting it all out. If you guys join the Discord, I will leave a link down below. If you guys join the Discord, there will be a link to both my channels there, and I'm going to be attempting to start actually properly scheduling things. Normally I wake up, I get to studying, and then I do any assignments I have, projects I have, and then by then I'm quite exhausted, don't know what to do kind of situation, and then I'm like, alright, I have to do recordings and stuff, so I get to that, then I go and work, then I come back and I stream. And so yeah, I will be attempting to put in some extra time into actually properly sorting out my Hollow Point's good. Anyway, sorry, into properly sorting out the schedule. I wonder how much better, like, on damage we could get if we actually went with, like, color point and everything. Alright, there it is. There is the boss. I just realized that the only outline we've actually seen of the boss so far in this run is literally its legs from us just lighting it up. Anyway, it should be dying soon. Once it starts losing its legs, all the other legs kind of fall off way quicker than the others did. Let's kill that thing as quick as we can because they're just downright annoying to deal with. And it's dead. That gives us that health we lost earlier from the thing. We do now also have enemies that are fast and are tanky. But thankfully, due to our massive amount of damage, we're chilling. Let's re-roll on this. Ooh, a light wave. That's exactly what we need right now, actually. Now that's going to start sending out that light wave, which I've thankfully so far gotten used to, which now gives us all that experience. Alright, now the tricky part comes from all of these enemies, as they are tanky. As you can see, they keep on absorbing like a ton of bullets, a ton of damage. So they are very tanky and they are at times very quick. Let's start getting our damage up and our size up so that we can hit multiple things at once. I think once we can start hitting the more things with the spread on our multi-shot and everything like that, the better. As you can tell, these things are going to start causing us a lot of anguish here and a lot of pain, because they will constantly be a thing that we have to watch out for and maneuver around until they're dead because of how tanky they are, which is going to be a pain. And once we get to the next enemy, which shoots out more projectiles, it's going to be also more of a pain. This becomes the area of just utter pain, basically. Either way, we're okay, we're fine. Let's get the shield barrier. Shield barrier allows us to take a hit without actually taking damage. Very good for us. We have to remember to still move. I'm trying to like now stay still in order to be able to predict where the enemies come from, along with kill them prior to them being able to hurt us. But we also have to be careful with projectiles. Again, we are now dealing, I believe it's 7 damage per bullet, which is better than 6, but not by much. Either way, it's still quite the amount. Yikes. Alright, we're chilling, We have 7 minutes left on the clock of survival. So that means we only have to survive for 7 more minutes. This, we can deal with the less fire rate by taking in more damage. We can melt things so nice, so quick, that it won't even matter. Okay, so something I am realizing is the minigun is causing us to tank on FPS, which is very, very cool. And you may wonder why I say cool, and I say cool because that means that we have so many projectiles that we're breaking the game. Which in my opinion is the best. Alright, let's see. What do we get? Death row, that causes us to lose fire rate, which we've already lost quite a bit, so I don't want to do that. That one's not bad. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Think, what is this? Death row is for shrapnel. I see, that's why. Create additional projectiles which deal 50% damage. Yeah, but our projectiles aren't, our shrapnel isn't killing things, sadly. The shrapnel just, honestly, I don't even notice anymore. Maybe it is killing things and maybe I just don't realize it, but I genuinely don't even realize we had shrapnel. We have so many projectiles going on in the, like, at the moment that shrapnel just kind of gets blended in with them. Which, I mean, as you can tell, makes a lot of sense because we have too many projectiles going on, especially when we get that attack speed is insane. There goes our shield. We'll have to kill another 200 enemies in order to regain that shield without taking any damage. I know the one time that I got this ability, I was like, oh, well, 200 enemies, that'll go by so quickly, I won't even have to worry about ever taking damage again, and it caused me to die. So don't do what I did. Make sure that you are always keeping an eye out. Basically, always play this game as if you have one heart, is what I've learned is a good way to survive. If you constantly prioritize your own survival over the death of your enemies, you'll be fine. Survival tips. Okay, we have our shield back up, means that we can relax a little bit, but like I said, always play like a pro last night. It keeps you alive, it keeps you winning, and it keeps you a game. Okay, here we go. This is like the next tank of the session, is those things there, and the worst part is they have insane movement speed, which allows them to just get up close and obliterate us. Standing still. Every second while you're shooting, fire rate increases by 10%, but movement speed decreases. I don't know. Blaze activates every 3 shots. That might be good, or we could just go with straight up more. With straight up more as speed. Yeah, we'll go with the attack rate. More bullets, more lag. It's always a fun time. Because now we're just always like yikes, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a centipede there and it literally just got as if a fucking 50 cal sniper rifle just shot right through it. That was amazing. Alright, we're not doing too bad, the only thing that I realized about the minigun in the beginning stages, I mean, I love it now, but the beginning stages is that it is weak. So getting damage upgrades, as you saw with what I did, it isn't something you should prioritize, because with the fire rate that we have, even if we were dealing 1 damage, even like the tankiest enemy would eventually die. So the fire rate for minigun is where it thrives by the looks of things. And so I suggest keeping that in mind when using it, as it's a very important thing to keep in mind. Yeah, I'm not really interested in either of those, and I don't think 100 projectiles is going to do good for my computer, but we'll take it anyway. Okay, we're chilling. So you guys saw that guy got really close, but as you can tell by the fire rate, it just gets melted anyway, so it doesn't matter much. But yeah, this is quite the time. Whoa. Okay, there goes our shield. So that's what I meant by they are tanky, they are fast, and they are deadly. They come at you out of nowhere at times. They'll just kind of appear in the shadows. You won't notice them until they're in your vision range, obviously. That becomes a issue because you can't outrun them, I've noticed. Maybe it's because I have things that lower my movement speed and I don't have as many upgrades that increase it as I could. But I have noticed that whoa, they're surviving a lot. They're causing us to be in quite the predicament at all times, basically. Either way, we're dealing way more damage now, with 12 shots being our base damage, which is insane compared to 6. We've now basically ended up doubling it. We've gotten our shield back, which is great, and in a minute we will be victorious. Obviously, that doesn't mean that we can get careless. As you saw, we took damage while being careless by one of those. Always stay on guard, even if there's 10 seconds left, because it is going to cost you your life if you aren't careful. Okay, we have to get ready for the final boss fight here. Now, when I first fought it, it definitely surprised me, to say the least. And with our movement speed, I'm not sure how well we're going to do against it, but let's find out. There it is. Again, always prioritize your own survival over killing even the final boss, as it does have a ton of health, and therefore it can just quite literally kill you. Okay, well there goes our shield. Thing is about our gun right now is that we have a thing that allows our bullets to pierce infinitely, which also deal more damage the more they pierce, which just grants us an immense amount of damage along its long body, which is why we're keeping it in a straight motion, because even now my bullets that just go around in a circle are busy killing it while I keep myself safe. We have just the final head left. That doesn't mean... Okay, we need to get away from that projectile because I'm busy slowing down to dodge it. Kill that, and try and finish off the head. Okay, we took damage, which again means that we have technically died when following our rule. But so has the boss. That concludes the run with the minigun. Now, again, this is on normal difficulty, which means that it can be way harder if we go into hard difficulty. This is a long recording, and I do apologize for that. But, as you can tell here, we can click continue, we can click restart, or we can go to the main menu. We're going to go to the main menu, and now we have enough cash to unlock 2 new weapons. But we will do that at a later time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the black screen. I accidentally quit out the game too quickly. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.